I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone. So I want to thank our wonderful speakers, Larry, Doris, Mackenzie, Andreas, who am I missing? Oh, and Aj, yes, yeah. And I enjoyed every single one of those talks, amazing stuff. Thanks for sharing unpublished data. I also want to thank all the audience, and I think this is amazing to see late in the day. The fact that you're still here really is a great testament of how important this area is. I want to thank our friends of the Institute whose generous donations are making this event like this possible. And maybe just a few words on how we decided to focus on this this topic for this symposium, this year's symposium. It came from discussions from the executive committee, Anthony, Marion, Lisa, and myself and Allison. And so this is, of course, month before. This is probably 6 months ago or 7-8 months ago. And this was before the Nobel Prize was announced, and I certainly have nothing to do with the Nobel Committee. I don't know if Anthony made a call or two, but it was so obvious that we have something special here, not only because the AI has sort of permeated into everyone's life, but also because Stanford is such a special place, and we've had a long history of working in this area. For example, Jay McClelland's early work on human cognition has really sort of set up the foundation for the neural network computation. And then is Surya still here? Surya Ganguly's work produced one of the early sort of diffusion models that really sort of was at the heel of the AI revolution. So we have, I can give you many other examples. So I feel like we have something special here. And of course, our wonderful experimentalists and then the theory center within the Institute, we look forward to continuous sort of collaborations between the two sides of the coins. And just listening to today's talk, I learned so much. I'm a molecular developmental cell biologist, but I learned a lot about the differences between the human systems and the machine systems, right? And you can already tell that AI is making tremendous impact in the way that we do experiment. I think the best example is Andrea's example of letting mouse watch movies, and then sort of identifying what are the best image stimulus for individual cells. I mean, that we just wouldn't be able to do that with human. It has to be a heavily computed, really parallel system. So, but I also overwhelmingly I've seen what human is better than the machines, right? I mean, I think, like that great example that McKinsey showed about kicking a ball into a goal, right? And then just the lack of the machines to have that kind of plasticity, or the dynamic coding that Doris showed, hinting that there are some higher centers that are constantly inquiring, as telling the sensory system how to interpret the environment. I think these are probably the things that are missing from the machine systems, that if the goal is to make the machines behave like a human, you have to understand the neuroscience first and then implement these modules into the machines, right? So I think maybe that is the secret of increasing the efficiency of learning, reduces the consumption. So I don't want to take too much time of your time. I know that there will be a reception outside. But as an institute, we're very excited that we see a lot of convergence, we see a lot of needs, but we also see a lot of excitement, collaborations between the experimentalists with the theory folks in a theory center. And we're looking forward to working together with HAI, with Stanford SDS, data science. And I hope you have enjoyed today as much as I have. So enjoyed the reception and then the posters. Thank you. And also, I'm so sorry. Like this kind of event cannot be here without all the staff members. And every time we hold a symposium like this, it's all hands on deck, right? So you see many of our staff members. Thanks, Kiara, for showing this list. And then please say hi to them. They have their name tags. I'm not going to read each one of their names, but thank you, Kiara. Thank you, everyone, to make this possible. All right.